husband has hypnotized me and turned me into a doll so he can plant beautiful affirmations in my mind. I am now being programmed. I really like being hypnotized and transformed into a doll. Sammie, you are so smart. You are so beautiful. I love you so much. Don't overthink things.
Hey guys, Nick and Sammie here, and tonight I'm going to try to guide Samantha into a meditation and then exercise our Sammie doll trigger for her. Now the reason that I give her this trigger is that it requires for her activation of neurological pathways that she formed when she was a little child. She has to imagine that she's in a dollhouse and that she's become a doll. And her ability to do that, it's a part of the imaginative process that she and basically all of us form as children. And I like doing that because it's sort of a form of age regression, that it'll allow Samantha to exercise a part of her mind that is very, very deep, that is very, very foundational to her sense of identity and her sense of being. Because when we're children, we do things like imagine that we're a doll or a toy, or imagine that we're in a sort of fantasy reality. And that's a part of who we are, that never leaves us. And as we grow into adults, we form new pathways, we form new memories, we form new knowledge. And those pathways that we formed as children, sometimes we don't exercise them often enough. And the whole purpose of me doing the Become Sammie doll suggestion for her is to really exercise that part of her mind. And do you enjoy when we do this exercise, Samantha?
Yes?
You're not hypnotized right now, are you?
No?
When I give you the command to become Sammie doll, I want your conscious mind to really immerse itself in Sammie doll's dollhouse. And I want your subconscious to really imagine that you are becoming the world's most beautiful doll. My most beloved, special, precious doll. Does this make sense?
Yeah.
And as Sammie doll, I want you to imagine yourself when you are hurt, that you are happy, innocent, playful, joyful. Do you understand that, Samantha?
Yes.
I love you.
Love
Are you ready to begin?
you. Yes.
Close your eyes. Slow your breath. Clear your mind. Relax your body. Open your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Become Sammie doll.
Hi, my name is Sammie doll. What's your name?
It's Nick, Sammie doll.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you again. I love you.
I love you.
You're the most beautiful doll in the world.
Yes, I am.
Sammie doll, I want you to deliver a message for me, for Samantha. Can you do that for me, Sammie doll?
Yes.
Good. I'm going to tell you this message, and I want you to just repeat back exactly what you hear me say as I read it from my book here. You understand, Sammie doll?
Yes.
Now say, I really like being hypnotized and transformed into a doll.
I really like being hypnotized and transformed into a doll.
Now say, you are so beautiful.
You are so beautiful.
Now say, so he can plant helpful affirmations in my mind.
So he can plant beautiful affirmations in my mind.
I love you so much.
I love you so much.
My husband has hypnotized me and turned me into a doll.
My husband has hypnotized me and turned me into a doll.
Don't overthink things.
Don't overthink things.
I am now being programmed.
I am now being programmed.
Sammie, you are so smart.
Sammie, you are so smart.
Sammie doll. What do you think of the lights over there?
They're moving really slowly.
Which lights do you like the most?
The hearts one.
And what colored hearts, Sammie doll?
Red hearts and green hearts and blue hearts.
What do you think of when you see them?
The times when I would go to a disco ball and see lights like that.
How does it make you feel when you see them?
It's like I'm traveling back into time.
Is that a good feeling, Sammie doll?
Yeah.
You're the most beautiful doll in the world. I love you, Sammie doll.
I love you.
Return to normal. Welcome back. How did this meditation feel like for you?
Felt like I went into a dream and then a flashback.
What was the dream?
I was like at a party that my uncle was hosting, and like there's all these like lights and music and dancing, and we had to help him set up like equipment and stuff, and it was pretty cool because it was like in the time where I started here in Canada, and I think I was only 8 or 9 then.
Yeah. Was that a happy memory?
Yeah.
What was the last thing that you remember before you went into the dream?
told me to change into Sammie doll.
And what do you remember after that?
And then you said to tell Sammie these messages through Sammie doll.
And how did that feel?
I felt sleepy.
Yeah. How do you feel right now?
I feel sleepy.
That's good. Become Sammie doll.
I am Sammie doll.
Sammie doll. Sammie doll. Tonight, can you show Samantha beautiful dreams that remind her of her childhood?
Yes.
Good. I'm going to count to 3, Sammie doll. When I reach the number 3, I want you to turn off your light, get in a comfortable position, drift off to sleep, and show Samantha beautiful dreams from her childhood. Can you do that, Sammie doll?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Turn off your light, drift off to sleep, Sammie doll. I love you. Last night, before we did our meditation and hypnosis session, do you recall how you felt when you were looking at the YouTube videos on germ theory?
I felt like I had a better understanding of where people's thoughts and reasonings were coming from with what's going on, and the incessant hand washing and face masking and plastic covering your hands and gloves. And it all made sense to me because it was based on the information that we were given when we were young in school, the whole idea of germ theory and Pasteur's germ theory information was implanted into all of our subconsciousness. And if that program hadn't been updated since elementary school, then people are going to go around thinking that that's still truth. And at that point, I felt so much more alleviated, because I thought everybody was just sleeping and listening to propaganda, but it was in fact they were just acting out the ingrained beliefs that they were told from a theory that was delivered to us in school, which we were led to believe.
So that was a lot to think about then, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was pretty intense.
Did you feel like you were thought looping a bit when you were doing it?
Well, I was just kind of thought looping what I was writing on my post, because I wanted people to question whether people think that we're all going to die from germs, or we're all going to die from not taking care of ourselves, and not taking care of our terrain and our body and our internal environment, and which one made more sense to everyone. And yeah, I guess all I can do is just put it out there and make people ask the questions.
Did you notice that you felt any anxiety last night before we went to bed and before we did our routine?
I did just after like putting down my phone. I was like, oh, I need to get this out there. I need to like pose the questions, and I need for people to think about this in this way, and yeah, like just looping all those thoughts. And then after I took the shower, I was like, oh, everything's fine now. I'm going to go to sleep and I'm not going to think about this. And it's time for me to rest my mind and rest my body for the evening.
When we did the meditation, do you remember how you felt?
I felt kind of sleepy. Like, I felt that my thoughts were kind of like flowing around in swirls and just disappearing into the abyss while I went into the meditation.
When I gave you the visualization and then the command to become Sammie doll, how did that feel like?
It felt like I was entering into a dream, like a lucid dream right at the moment. I was like in a house already, and I was just already in my dreams, and I just felt so sleepy.
Was that a nice feeling?
Yeah, it was like dreaming while awake kind of thing.
And how aware were you of what it was like when you transformed into Sammie doll?
I guess when you gave me the command, and then I had to think about where she is, and had to think about where she's coming from. So I was like, oh, okay. You know, I'm no longer thinking about germ theory anymore, and you can go to sleep now, Sammie. And it's time for the inner child to come and play and take a rest with a conscious mind.
You remember everything that Sammie doll did when you transformed into her?
She did Sammie doll, and I think she repeated some affirmations, and you said to tell Sammie this message when she's awake.
Do you remember what that message was?
Told her that I am a good mom and I'm a good wife, and everything will be okay. The kids love me. My husband loves me. And also, I think she said to feel more compassion and understanding towards others.
Yeah.
About the state of their mind and the state of their consciousness, and how everybody needs compassion at this point in time.
Do you remember me guiding Sammie doll to drift off to sleep and to show you certain dreams? Do you remember what your dreams were?
My dreams were like in this house that I was designing, and I was given all these blueprints of like different sinks and faucets and bathroom layouts and bedroom layouts and kitchen layouts, and it was almost kind of like the blueprints that I saw of your dad's house, and I was seeing those same ones, and I was like, no, I don't want that house. I don't want to design it this way, like the way that he did. And yeah, it was like a house that I was planning and designing.
Was it a good dream?
Yeah.
Did you feel like you had a good night's rest?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you enjoy when I do these hypnotic meditations with you?
Yes.
You want to do it again?
Sure.
Love you.
Love you.
Thanks a lot for watching, guys. If you enjoy this stuff, please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button, all that cool jazz. And make sure you follow Sammie on Instagram, MamaLouie88. We would appreciate your support, guys. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye, everyone.